Coronavirus cases in the country hit a new high yesterday since January, with almost 500 cases reported. Meanwhile, the Council of Ministers has denied to shut all academic institutions for 3 weeks, as recommended by the Health Ministry and the COVID-19 Crisis Management Center, despite the rise in new cases. Good morning, I am Bipashna Tamang, and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepal reports almost 500 new coronavirus cases. 8 people succumbed to coronavirus. Government decides not to shut academic institutions at the moment, despite the rise in cases. The issue of American-funded Millennium Challenge Corporation raised in the Parliament once again. Prime Minister Oli accuses the Speaker of intentionally holding the bill. CPN Maoist Center sacks 4 lawmakers in Province 2, citing they defected to CPN-UML. Premier Oli warns of sacking leader Madhav Kumar Nepal if he continues with his current race. And Punjab Kings defeat Rajasthan Royals by 4 runs in a nail-biting Indian Premier League match. Rajasthan skipper Sanju Samson's century goes in vain. COVID-19 cases and deaths in the country has been rising alarmingly in recent days. As Nepal has also begun reporting of the new variant of the virus, health experts have warned the situation might go out of hands if preventive measures are not taken on time. A total of 496 new cases of COVID-19 were registered in Nepal yesterday, which is the highest single-day spike recorded in the country after 29th of December. Likewise, 8 individuals succumbed to the virus in the past 24 hours. Cases of critically ill patients in hospitals have increased by almost 11 times in recent days. Health experts have warned second wave of the virus has already engrossed the country and have warned of a dreadful time ahead. According to the Health Ministry, 1,158 ICUs and 476 ventilators have been allotted for treating COVID-19 patients. However, experts have warned hospitals will soon run out of facilities if the current rate of infections is not dealt with on time. Although the government has been preparing to issue new criteria regarding COVID-19, keeping in view the detection of the new variants of coronavirus and the start of the second phase of the pandemic in the country, it has decided not to close academic institutions at the moment. The cabinet meeting was held yesterday to make preparations to issue a new criteria to contain and control the spread of COVID-19 in the country. Yesterday's cabinet denied to shut all academic institutions for 3 weeks, as recommended by the Health Ministry and the CCMC, despite the rise in new cases. However, the government has instructed to strictly implement health security measures at crowded places. The American Assistance Program Millennium Challenge Corporation has remained controversial in the country and has once again been dragged into debate. Lawmakers from the Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli-led faction of the ruling CPN-UML and those from the main opposition Nepali Congress yesterday demanded to expedite the process of endorsing the MCC agreement. Speaking at the session of the House of Representatives yesterday, CPN-UML lawmaker Khagaraj Adhikari urged the Speaker to avoid making MCC a political matter and to begin the endorsement process immediately. Lawmakers from the faction have been alleging the current and former Speaker for the delay in the endorsement. Foreign Minister Pradeep Gyawali has also expressed his dissatisfaction over the delay. The bill related to MCC worth 55 billion rupees has been stalled at the Parliament for 21 months now. CPN-UML Chairman and Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has alleged Speaker Agni Sapkota of intentionally holding the American Assistance Program Millennium Challenge Corporation MCC agreement.
सभामुखले निर्णयार्थ पेश गर्नुहुन्न के हो यो सभामुखले कुनै मर्यादा मान्नु पर्दैन सरकारले पेश गरेको प्रस्ताव रोक्ने अधिकार सभामुखलाई हुन्छ
Speaking at a function held in the capital yesterday, the Premier also said political parties were responsible for the inactive state of the reinstated lower house. Premier Oli also warned of taking more actions if senior leader of his party, Madhav Kumar Nepal, did not reconsider the political activities that his faction has been taking, for instance, forming parallel committees.
यति उपद्रव गर्दा पनि निष्कासन गरिएको छैन। आत्मालोचना गरेर फर्केर आउनुस्, आफ्नै पार्टी हो, आउनुस्, तपाईहरुलाई आफ्नै पार्टीको रूपमा व्यवहार गरिन्छ, आउनुस्।
At the same event, the Premier also challenged a CPN Maoist Center to withdraw its support to the incumbent government and reiterated that he would not step down from his post, saying that he still holds majority at the parliament. Welcome back. CPN Maoist Center has sacked 4 of its lawmakers in Province 2, citing they defected to CPN UML. Lawmakers Ramchandra Mandal, Jwala Shah, Kundan Prasad Kushwaha and Mohammad Samir have been removed from the Provincial Assembly. The party had given a 24-hour ultimatum to these 4 leaders to furnish a clarification. However, all 4 had failed to provide a clarification for joining CPN UML. With this, CPN Maoist now has just 7 lawmakers in the Provincial Assembly. Sacked leader Mandal was parliamentary party leader of the Maoist Center prior to the unification with the CPN UML. Following the unification between CPN UML and CPN Maoist, Satyanarayan Mandal was chosen the party leader in the then Nepal Communist Party. However, Satrughna Mahato from the Madhav Kumar Nepal faction of the CPN UML has been chosen to replace leader Mandal. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked in Salyan what is the reason behind rising disputes within political parties. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
सबैलाई पदको लोभ छ, पद लोभी बढी छन्, त्यही कारणले हो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई।
पद र स्वार्थको लागि पनि किचोलो हुने गर्छ।
राम्रोलाई न कहिले पनि हेर्दैनन्, उनले चाहिँ हाम्रो मात्रै हेर्छन्।
एउटै कुराको लागि दुईटैको इन्ट्रेस्ट बाज्यो भने अनि किचोलो हुन्छ।
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And here's the question: what's your take on the withdrawal of cases and release of prisoners based on political motive? Your options are option A, attempt to maintain power, option B, politicizing crime, and option C, unfair on victims. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And time now for our special segment, Sports Buzz.
Binu Budamagar belongs to first batch of national women cricketers as she has served the nation for some 14 years. Binu had taken a 3-year break from cricket after she had become a mother and had made a comeback through the Lalitpur Mayor Cup that concluded last week. She didn't just make her appearance in the tournament, but also walked away with the Best Bowler award. Binu played an instrumental role in giving APF the title victory as she claimed 10 wickets to become top wicket taker in the tournament. Binu is now a mother of a 2-year-old daughter and she was elated to share the experience of becoming a champion alongside the smiles of a 2-year-old toddler. The national cricket team is gearing up for the Tri-Nation T20 Championship, taking to be hosted by Nepal from 17th of April coming Saturday. The national team is currently undergoing training under the watchful eyes of Chief Coach Dave Watmore. The Netherlands and Malaysia are the 2 other teams in the 3-nation tournament, which will bring international cricket back to Nepal after a gap of 1 year. Nepal scheduled this tournament after ICC World Cup League 2 matches against the US and Oman was postponed amid the second wave of coronavirus. The 20-member training team will cut down to 14 for the upcoming tournament. Nepal Army has become the champions of Bir Ganeshman Memorial 4th National Kickboxing Tournament. The Army snatched 6 golds, 3 silvers and 6 bronze medals to win the championship on Saturday. Armed Police Force came second with 5 gold medals, while third-placed Raise Fitness had to settle for 1 gold and 1 bronze medal. In the event held at Lalitpur's Chapagaon, APF's Roshana Chami in the men's and Teji Gurung of Raise Fitness in the women were declared as best players. The winners in each category walked away with a cash award of 30,000 rupees. The second-placed candidates were awarded 15,000 rupees, while the third-placed were awarded 8,000 rupees each. This is Sarah Chitrakar for our special segment, Sports Buzz and Kantipur News Desk.
That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.